We just got some insane Dragster Reimagined news today, as it looks like Zamperla may have just leaked all the details on their website. Let's dive in and talk about it. So earlier today, if you were to go on Zamperla's website, you were able to see all the details about their Top Thrill 2 project as they had listed. Now, it needs to be said, this afternoon when I try to access the website, all I get is a 503 service error. But even under the Google search results, you can still see Top Thrill 2 listed as a subheading. Now, many others out there were actually able to capture all of the details posted on the website earlier today, and I'll go over those details right here and give my take on what I think about the leaked details, assuming they're all true. First off, the fact that Zamperla is the manufacturer working on the project doesn't really bother me. I know a lot of people wanted Intamin to do it, given that they were the original Thrill Dragster Manufacturer, but Cedar Point went with the cheaper option here, and I don't think it's a bad thing, since we'll still have the old Intamin track on portions of the ride. Now, for the ride stats and layout, it looks like we'll be starting off with an initial forward launch of 74 miles per hour, taking you partially up the current 420-foot top hat. Then we'll get a rollback into a 101 mile per hour backward launch, which will then propel riders up a 420-foot backward vertical spike, only then to fall back down into another forward launch section, reaching the same 120 mile per hour top speed as the original ride, as you'll then go over the top hat and through the finish line just like before. Another thing worth noting is that the new coaster will operate with 3 5-car trains with a capacity of 20 riders per train. This won't be a capacity monster by any means, but if we're assuming less downtime compared to the original Dragster, then I don't think it'll be a big issue. And as for the proposed layout and stats, this is about on par with what I was expecting. I like that the backward vertical spike is the same height as the top hat, as that will give the skyline its second high point, which will be level with the current high point. And I think that descent from the spike could be one of the best airtime moments in the whole park, as you'll change directions quickly after that backward launch section. I imagine it'll be a better free fall moment compared to the standard top hat descent at least. Overall, if this is what it ends up being, I think it will at least rival the original Thrill Dragster. You might not get that same gut punch with the initial 120 mile per hour launch, but you will get a much longer ride experience with 3 different launches and a lot more airtime, hopefully all while being much more reliable. Now again, I'm not saying this will end up being 100% legit by any means, but I'm just here to provide all the info I've been able to gather thus far today before Cedar Point's official announcement coming this Tuesday, August 1st, 2023. But as always, I'm curious to know what you all think about this leak. How do you feel about the ride layout and stats? And perhaps most importantly, do you think that this leak on Zamperla's website was even legit? I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts down in the comments. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I've been Mike with Trout Takes, and we'll see y'all real soon.